What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here with a tips and tricks video about texturing, layering, that sort of thing. As you can see, I am here at Fort Independence, aka the castle, and I have started my rebuild since this is a new build through, I guess. Not really a playthrough, but a build through. And today we're going to be working in the front gate area. I've already put all of this together based using the Place Anywhere mod for Xbox One, but I know that PS4 players don't have access to that mod, so I wanted to do this side, doing the old rug glitch and the pillar glitch and all that stuff to make it look just like the Place Anywhere side. So I'm going to use all of this crap here, and we are going to fill in that space and make it look not exactly like that, but I don't want it exactly like that, but something similar. We're going to fill this space in. Alright, now that we're in the build menu, let us go over to the structures, concrete, and if my menus look a little bit different, it's because, of course, I'm running a mod that kind of groups things together, but I'm looking for this upper floor, there we go, upper floor. And now we're going to grab some walls, and I love this brick/stone revamp of the concrete section. Of course, I can't see this shit. I don't know why I tried doing that. I'm going to get this thing to snap in here and to kind of fill up the space a little bit, because there's no reason for us to, you know, again, put down a bunch of assets that we don't need to put down. It's just going to slow shit, you know, down around here. So let's get these walls snapped into place. And we don't even need lower sections of these walls, because again, with the junk fence and all the tires and stuff, we're not going to see down there anyway. Speaking of junk fence, let's go grab this beautiful double wide long junk fence, and if we tweak it just right, we can get this thing to fit in there. You know, we're going to have to maybe stare down a little bit, or, you know, but it will fit, trust me. And of course I will dick with it because, oh, I'm not happy with that little gap. Ultimately, I go back to that little gap anyway. Don't tell me though, because I'm stubborn. Yeah, so I will sit here and I will dick with this thing, trying to do stare down any number of ways, and ultimately I just go right back to when I got it to pop in the first time, because it's very tight. And yeah, so while I'm dicking around with this, let's I want to wish everyone a happy, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa. I think that about covers it. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Oh, I almost forgot, for the pagans out there, you know, Happy Winter Solstice. I guess happy is the right word to use. Shit, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna grab these gravel barriers here, and these are great because they snap. I mean, look, I mean, it turned white in the middle of the air because it was next to a wall. So we will get them to go in there. No rug glitch needed. No Place Anywhere needed. I really do. I've been really spoiled by the whole Place Anywhere glitch, though, because it certainly makes building a whole lot easier. I hope at some point it changes up for all the PS4 players so that they can get access to that, because I could have had this done in half the time. Well, it took me half the time to use the Place Anywhere versus using the rug glitch and stuff like that. But regardless, this can be done. You don't need Place Anywhere. Now, certainly for some things, it certainly helps. I don't know why it took me so long to find the sweet spot for these tires. I've never had a problem before. Of course, I'm filming a video, then I have a problem. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway. So, I will find it. Trust me. You guys know me. Come on. You know I'll find it. But yeah, I was playing through. I was wandering around somewhere. I was looking at some raider settlement or something. Oh, maybe I was wandering through Nuka World, and I was looking at some of the great nuanced textures and layers that they had put into areas of the park. And I was like, you know what? That's something that I don't do enough of. You know, I try and make it look like, you know, this is something that Bethesda would do. But looking through Nuka World and some of the other areas and some of the raider settlements and stuff, I certainly realized that I had not been doing enough of it. And of course, you know, stupid me, I totally spaced the fact that, okay, the pillar has to be on the ground, and the rug can't hit the junk fence that's there, so yeah, don't mind me. It's been a while since I've used the rug glitch. Hell, it's been a while since I've done pretty much anything. Before a couple of weeks ago, I hadn't played Fallout for a couple months. But I'm back playing, building, enjoying all the DLC content, and of course enjoying mods, and trying to balance. Right now, you know, I edited out, but it takes about 20 seconds for my build mode to kick in from when I hit the button. So that can be a pain in the ass. I just look at it as an opportunity to take a drink, or I don't know, pick my nose, I guess. But as you can see, the rug glitch and the pillar glitch, you know, work perfectly fine for picking up all these tires and getting everything filled in. And at one point, I do realize, hey, Vic, use more than 2 rugs, and then you can actually have a lot more control over this shit. But of course, I don't realize that just yet. But the end product looks really, really good. And like I said earlier, I'm really, really pleased with the brick/stone mod for the concrete walls. And there are several different shades, and some actually look like red brick or something like that. But yeah, this stone look goes perfect for the castle. Now, what is that rug doing on top of those tires? Here, I'll just borrow that and use it over here. Yeah, as you can tell in the background, looking at what I've done with the castle so far, I'm really going for a different feel than I've had before when I've done other castle builds. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever actually done a series of, hey, here's cool shit that I've done in the castle. I mean, I've done like little one-offs or something like that, like the gatehouse, the front bridge, gate. You know, of course, since this is a new playthrough or build through, rather, I had to change it up again because now I'm dealing with mods. And I have some great new building materials, so I got stuff that snaps around corners, and it certainly makes it different. So, of course, each build is unique, and that's one of the things that I love about Fallout, is that with all the varied materials that we have, it's not hard to build a new settlement, a new looking settlement, even though 3 weeks ago on a different playthrough, you know, I was working in the same area. I was working in the same actual settlement, and it looks totally different. That's one of the things I love about all the variety that we have, and especially more now with all the mods, we can really get some good variety going. We're going to get these big, huge tractor tires put into place. So, what are your guys' thoughts on Nuka World? Okay, not only the whole raider settlement, raiders taking over the Commonwealth thing, but about the DLC. I mean, it was kind of the last bastion, or the last hope that we had for any fixes or anything like that. What did you guys think of the DLC? Was it all you'd hoped for? Was it disappointing? For me, it's kind of a mixed bag. But then again, most all of the DLCs have been a mixed bag. You know, I certainly would have enjoyed if I could have built in each of the little parks within Nuka World. If I had, if we could have built in the Future Zone or the Galactic Zone, or built in the Old West or Kitty Kingdom or some shit like that. It would have been cool if we could have put settlements in there. You know, if we could have done something to fortify the actual parks, that would have been really cool. I mean, come on. They gave us the Red Rocket gas station, and that's it. It seemed like that was like kind of throwing us a bone. You know, oh shit, we better put some build element, some settlement in here. Otherwise people are going to be pissed. And so they kind of threw us a bone and said, yeah, put a workbench over here. And I think that they kind of fell short with that. I was kind of bummed about that. The story was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I didn't like the fact that it could have warned me or us. Hey, if you do this, Preston's going to be pissed at you. It could have warned us. It could have said, hey, before you make this decision, think about it. Preston's going to be pissed off that you're raiding the Commonwealth, that you are literally doing the one thing that you've been trying not to stop as a Minuteman, as the general. It could have given me a little bit of warning, which is why I have a new build through, because I did that and I was like, oh shit, so I kind of hosed that up, and so yeah. But yeah, that's what I thought of Nuka World. And of course, new building stuff. Hey, that's always cool. Always enjoy that. Not that I'm going to use it everywhere, obviously. I don't want a bunch of Nuka World stuff here at the castle, for instance. But in settlements that are like Sunshine Tidings or something that's closer to where Nuka World is on the map, I may bleed in some Nuka World stuff so it makes sense as far as the world goes. It doesn't make sense that Nuka World stuff would be all over the Commonwealth, but certainly on the west side of the map. I could certainly see that a lot more as far as the lore goes. We're just wrapping this thing up now. As you can see, I finally went with more rugs so that I could manipulate the stuff a little bit easier as far as how far in or out from the junk fence. See, and it's looking really good. And of course, you gotta wait for... Is the rug gonna pop up? Oh, yes, it popped up. All right. Oh, well. Oh, it did it again. And like I said, yeah, Place Anywhere is a godsend. I'm glad they brought it back. But they've made some big changes on the Xbox side with mods that, of course, I missed because I was out of the loop for a while. Like the fact that when we first got mods on Xbox, you could actually have more than 2 gigabytes of mods installed. But you could only have 2 gigabytes enabled. That made sense, okay? So for this playthrough, for this particular character, you can only run up to 2 gigs of mods. But that's fine. If I'm doing a survival playthrough, I may have mods installed for survival playthrough that I don't need or don't want for a regular playthrough or a build through or something like that. So but somewhere along the way they changed it. Now it's 2 gig, period. Enabled or not, you only get 2 gig of space. And that kind of bums me out a little bit. Because I have to remember, okay, if I'm just playing, sitting down one night after work and I've got an hour and a half to play, and so I'm running a playthrough with certain mods installed. Now, even if I don't have them enabled, I have to make sure that I have room. I don't know. It sucks. But hey, screw it. We got mods. But there is hope because I recently got the Skyrim remastered for Xbox One, and it has 5 gig of space for mods. So that tells me that, well, one, it can be done. So maybe, hopefully, Bethesda will fix it so that we can have more space for mods in Fallout. And we are complete, and that looks really, really good. I mean, look over here, place anywhere, and then back over here, all rug glitch, pillar glitch, and staring down. I think that we did a pretty badass job. It looks pretty damn cool. And it fits, and it has texture, and it's beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. That is going to wrap it up. Maybe we'll do let's look around here and do a quick tour. Again, I'm kind of going for a different feel for the castle this time. And the concrete walls are so forgiving. I've been able to get really tight corners in each of the corners of this castle. Let's come up here. You can see what I did over the top. Of course, this is a much bigger section than this corner used to be. And the same over here. But it's all coming together. You can see how the floors just kind of snapped through each other. But if you look down at the walkways, the little pathways on the inside of the castle walls that were there that Bethesda's done, you can see where they totally did the same shit. They literally laid the floors right through each other, and it's certainly not all perfect. You know, they're using the same kinds of materials that we are. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video on textures and layers and stuff like that. It was great catching up with you again. I know I went on quite a long hiatus. The new job kind of really took it out of me. Also had some health news that I kind of had to take a step back a little bit. And, getting older sucks. Having a job where I'm parked at a desk all day also does not help with the health. So I have been spending more time outside of work, walking and exercising and doing things that will prolong my life. So I'll be around for a very long time, hopefully making badass videos for you guys. Until next time, Wastelanders, take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying, see ya!